So in this video, I'm basically going to discuss the best, like the ideal build for the boy Min. Because as you guys know, by the time you're watching this, his banner, his own specific rate up banner will be live. I will say right now, I'll make a separate video talking about this in a bit more depth, but I certainly recommend skipping his banner, although I would concede that he is easily one of the best units in the game, and not only is he one of the best units in the game, I personally think he has the potential to be the best aging unit in the game right now, even more so than Char. The reason I say that is because the main thing with Char and units like that, the reason these units are so good is because of their DPS, and with DPS units, in the future there will always be better ones, they will always get replaced, they will always get dethroned, whereas with Min, his thing isn't DPS, his thing is support. So because of that, he might have a lot of potential to age really well. We don't really know though, to be fair. Let's just get right into his build. The first thing to discuss is what are his most important stats. This guy's most important stats are basically his HP and his additional HP. Number one, the most important thing is his additional HP, and then it's the HP percentage. Those two are by far the most important things, without any questions asked, because obviously this guy scales off his HP. After that, it doesn't matter as much, but after that I would say the next most important thing is critical hit damage, and then it's MP reduction, and then the two ones that are not as important, but you can focus on them like last if you want to, or the damage increase and the defense penetration. So I'll go through it in the order one more time. So additional HP, HP percentage, critical hit damage, MP reduction, damage increase, and then defense penetration. Those are the ones you want to focus on in that order, and the lower down you go, the less important it is. With this guy, by far the most important thing is his additional HP and his HP percentage. As long as you're covering those two, you don't really need to worry so much or too much. When it comes to his skills, obviously I've leveled up a decent amount in terms of the ones over here, but realistically with this guy, you really don't need to level up any of his skills, because obviously he is mainly a support unit, and because of that, like leveling up his skills, if I'm not mistaken, basically only gives HP. No, basically only gives, like, does more damage. Sorry, is what I meant to say. Like, the only one that I could see why you would want to level up is this one here, because obviously it gives more HP to your characters if you level it up. But outside of that, like his skills, it's really not that important to level them up. Honestly, it's really not that important. If you want to, go for it, but if you want to save your resources, it's definitely worth doing that. In terms of the artifacts, actually first I'll discuss his best weapon. By far his best weapon, like for any of the other SSRs, is his own weapon, which is this one here, Eternal Slumber. But let's assume that you don't have that. What's the next best thing? The next best thing is the Grimoire, the Ancient Grimoire, this one over here. So if you don't have his own weapon, but you have this, feel free to give him that. But again, by far the most important, the best weapon for him is his own weapon. That applies to all SSRs, but particularly with Min, because obviously his own weapon provides support. If I'm not mistaken, it increases the user's HP and also increases the team members' damage dealt for 4 seconds. By 4% for 16 seconds, which is obviously really important for this guy, considering he is a support unit. So that's his weapons. Number one, his own weapon, and if you don't have that, then the Ancient Grimoire, the SR weapon. And in terms of artifacts, my set is honestly his best set, which is the one that I've got on right here, which is the Destroyer set. And as you can see there, I've given him a full Destroyer set. I've got some decent equipments, I'm not gonna lie. Like for the helmet, I've got additional HP there, which is huge. Obviously it could be better if there was also HP percentage, but I don't have that. When I get that eventually, additional HP and HP percentage, I'm definitely going to give him that. But even just this one's quite decent. And then if we go down, the one I've got here is HP percentage right there, and additional HP right there, and +1 to the HP percentage, which is really good. Like this one's actually pretty decent for him. This one, it's got additional HP, which is really good. I could level that up, to be fair. Honestly, I might do that right now. There's no reason not to. Honestly, I'm not going to go past level 10 though. I'll only get it to level 10 because eventually I'll get a better one. Please give him HP percentage. Okay, that's actually not bad, to be fair. If I wasn't going to get HP percentage, that's the one that I would want to get. So do you know what? It's not ideal, but honestly, like, this isn't a terrible one, to be fair, overall. And then the bottom one, I've got HP percentage, and then unfortunately there's no additional HP there, but at least we got HP percentage, which is really good. So this is the best armor set for him. I'll call it armor set. The artifacts, call it whatever you want to call it. And if you don't want to give him that, you can also give him the holy set, I think it's called. This one over here, the holy hat, the noble sacrifice set. That's probably his second best set. Maybe you could potentially make an argument for it being his best set, but I think his best set is definitely the destroyer set, and then the second best is easily the noble set, and then anything beyond that you don't really need to worry about too much, again, because he is a support unit. Then when it comes to his accessories, the best set, without any doubt, by the way, there's no debates to be had here. His best set is the outstanding connection set. As you can see, it's the set that I've given him. As you can see on the top one, he's got additional HP there, which is really good. And then in the second one, he's got light damage. Obviously, this one's not as good because there's no HP in this one, but realistically, I don't have any options here in terms of the legendary piece of equipment. Even these ones, I don't think have any HP on them. Additional MP, which is okay, but yeah, no HP there, no HP there. Yeah, so hopefully I can get one with HP soon. And then if we go here, this one's got HP percentage and additional HP +1, which is really good. So this piece of equipment is pretty decent. And then at the bottom, I've got this one. But overall, the best accessories you want to put on are the ones that I've got on here. So in terms of his accessories on this side, it's the outstanding connection set. And then on this side, for the armor, it's the destroyer set. That's basically the best artifacts to give this guy. There's not much debate here, to be fair. I think most people would pretty much agree with me on that. That's pretty much everything discussed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Obviously, I told you guys that as time goes on, my understanding of this game will improve, which it has, and here we are. And when it comes to this guy's banner, honestly, don't summon on the banner. It's definitely worth saving. As you can see there, your boy has saved pretty much 45,000 of these essence stones, and you want to keep saving them because obviously you want to save for the 100-day celebration. Don't summon for Alicia. Don't summon for Min's own banner. Eventually, Saw will get her own banner, and all of the units here, Libora and this guy, I'm assuming all of them will eventually get their own banner, and you don't really want to summon for these guys, because honestly, even for the new units coming up, for Alicia right now, honestly, it's better to skip her. Obviously, I did one multi for the content, and I got really lucky that I pulled her on the first multi. Obviously, I recorded a video on this. I pulled her in the first multi, which was insane. Look, it wasn't even pity. I just got really lucky. But even if I didn't pull her, I wouldn't really care that much, because at this point, it's always better to save. I always say this in every video, pretty much every time I stream, every time I make a video, I talk about it. You want to save for the 100-day celebration, which my prediction is that will be Thomas Andre Total, and that will be the first festival celebration in this game. And then after that, we have to save for the half anniversary celebration, which is basically the 6-month point, the half anniversary marker. And then that's going to be the second festival celebration. And for now, those are the two main celebrations that we need to be saving for, which is why I'm going to recommend that people skip Min. Again, I'll make a separate video talking about that. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially... Actually, you know what? I've not done a subscriber challenge, so I might as well do one right now. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys have Min in your account, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye. Actually, as one additional point, one thing that I will say, in terms of dupes, like the ideal point for this guy is one dupe. That's like the sweet spot. Even without dupes, this guy is extremely good and definitely worth having. The first dupe makes a big difference, so that's basically the sweet spot for this guy. And then after the first dupe, then The next big difference is the fifth loop, I would say. That's just a quick extra fact for you guys about this unit that I thought I'd throw in at the end here. But again, I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.